Yeah, we'll just do a quick couple of questions, and I should be on later if we want to do some quick play. That'll be what time zone are you in? Just curious.
Central.
Okay, so you're an hour ahead. I'm in Mountain Time, so it's 8:35 here.
Oh shit.
Um, yeah, that's fine. Since I'm an hour behind it, it'll be later for you than it will for me. So
It's all good then.
cool. Yeah, so a couple of questions. What we typically do, I'll give you an overview of Solitude and what we typically do for folks that we want to bring in. Um, so Solitude is going to a two-team organization. We used to be a single team traditionally, where we had 6, 7, or 8 people on the roster, and what we would do is we would sub in people for scrims, and um, we basically what happened is it kind of sucked for a couple people not to take part in scrims. We wanted to start getting into the tournament scene, and in doing that, everybody was wanting to play in a tournament. So basically, what we decided to do is go to a two-team system, and that gives us two things. It's one, everybody gets to play in the tournament, everybody gets to play in scrims, and two, it allows us to do inter-team scrims and inter-team practices. And we've always been really excited about something like that. We typically warm up and do something like a Solitude team deathmatch where 6, 7, or 8 of us get into a deathmatch and we all just try and kill each other. Right? It's a good warm up. It's all fun. And in doing that kind of stuff, we realized, man, if we had two teams, we could scrimmage each other, we could enter tournaments, we could do scrims together. And so the reason we're recruiting is we want to go to this two-team system. So in doing that, we've got Team A and Team B. Maybe not the best nomenclature because it's not like Team A is, better than Team B, but we do
Team A is
have,
the best, baby.
yeah, we do have different, uh, not not nightly requirements, but the reason, yet another reason we went to two teams is some people wanted or able to commit to more nights for practice in able to scrim and doing the tournaments, and some folks are not. So the reason there's a B team and the reason I'm the B team captain is we wanted some folks that are able to commit to 2 nights a week. Those nights being most likely Sunday and Monday, and we one of those nights we would do a scrim each week if we can find one, and then the other night we would get together and do comp, or we would do practices, do VOD reviews, and play as a team and try and improve and get better as a team. Um, but the B team is the 2 night a week group. I'm in that category because real life is real life, and I can commit 2 nights a week to playing video games, and I'm actually on more than that, but I play with my wife sometimes, and that's important to me. So that's kind of the theme of B group is a bunch of good players that want to improve, that want to scrim, that want to be in tournaments, and can commit to 2 nights a week and playing with a team, and probably play more than that. And then the A team is 3 nights a week. So that's one of the differentiators is they play on Thursday, Sunday, and Monday as a team, and then they probably play additionally on top of that. So that's kind of the
Well, damn.
structure, and I promise I'll stop talking your ear off
No,
here in a
no,
second.
no, dude.
But
Honestly, you good, man.
yeah. So I'll let you dive into what you like to do and want to do here in just a few minutes. But that's kind of the overview. Um,
Cool.
we There have been four of us, I believe, between the A and the B team that have been playing since season 3. So we're a pretty tight knit group. The Spiro, the guy that reached out to you, he's the leader of Solitude as a whole. So he's put an insane amount of work into custom stat tracking for A and B teams, which appear in Discord channels, and we have a Solitude website, which is really cool.
Was that the one that we had to apply for?
Yes. So
Okay.
if we bring you on as a trial, and if you're part of the team, what happens is we all go in there and we log games, and we log who we played in a particular map. So
Oh shit.
when we log those kind of things, we get a lot more statistics that Blizzard doesn't give you, or Overbuff doesn't give you. So we have I'm not going to take any credit, but Spiro's set that up for us, and it's tremendously helpful, and it's really cool to be a part of a team that has all these extra stats that we get to do. So anyway,
Now you're just making me want to join it.
yeah, well, that's we would like to. I mean, that we want to recruit good players and we want to recruit good people, and that's the goal. So
Well, my rank changed.
your rank changed.
Yes.
Your SR rank.
Yes.
Are you up to over
30,
3K?
31, 18.
31. Nice, nice. Well done. Well done. So do you? Yeah, I guess let's get into the interview portion. I'll let you talk. Do you mostly solo queue? Have you been a part of previous teams? What's your Overwatch background?
So when I first started the game, it was just for fun, and then like last 2 seasons, I want to say, I started taking it like seriously,
Mm-hmm.
but like not seriously where like I neglect life, but you know where I find a balance per se.
Sure.
But right now, currently, I'm actually on another team.
Sure.
Uh, the reason I applied for you guys is because you guys have practices on other days,
Mm-hmm.
and I could definitely like I play every single day, so I'm like sorry. So I figured, hey, you guys B team doesn't have practice, like doesn't practice when my other team play, like they practice, so
Sure.
it like works out perfectly. I think I've only been like in the like actual like scrim pugs like scene for like 3 months.
Okay.
But when I joined this first team, that's when I like really took it serious, and like because when I first started playing off, I was a hard flex, and I mean I was a fucking hard flex.
Sure.
I switched to Widow, McCree, Zarya, Orisa, and just everything.
Yep.
And then this season, I was just like, you know what? I'm more consistent as a support, and I'm just going to be playing support, and I've actually grown a lot. I'm actually the team that I'm on right now. Me and this other dude, we don't have a captain, so me and him, we're just pretty much being captains for our team and telling him what can we improve. We find resources for people who want to improve. We'll find stuff for them to like watch and stuff,
Sure.
and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty big emphasis that we have too. We want to improve, and one of those ways to improve is to do VOD reviews and look at our team play as a
Yeah,
whole. So
that's what we do on this other team too. Like on practices, the first half we'll go through a VOD review and we'll see what we did wrong, what we did right. We'll even do VOD reviews on like even games that we won, just so like if there's like really small mistakes, we can correct them.
sure.
So
Yeah, that sounds good. With you being on a second team, and sort of being a captain of that second team, you'd probably be okay with, being a part of a team where, with us only playing 2 nights a week and me being captain of the B team and then Spiro being an overall captain of the squad, you'd be good with. It's not like a dictatorship by any means. It's quite the opposite. We're more of a what does everyone want to do, what do we want to do to improve type of thing. But you'd be good with that.
yeah, yeah, dude. Like, what was I had a the reason I got into the support role strictly was because I got this other team. We had a captain who was just a fucking dick, and I mean, he was just a dick.
Mm-hmm.
But he was honest with me, and I took in consideration. I took like a few nights thinking over it, and like I was like, you know what, he's actually right. Like I'm good as a DPS when I pop off, but I don't do that consistently.
Sure.
So and he says that my healing is actually a lot more consistent than anything else. So that's what happened there.
Yeah.
And now here I am in
Yeah.
Diamond.
Yeah, that's good. So I guess building on the why you transitioned or at least started to focus on supports, what support role in particular maybe led you to going with support and yeah, what?
So when I first started playing, because originally I was a console player,
Huh?
and then I switched over to PC, and then Anna on PC just really grabbed my attention for some reason.
Sure.
So I've just been playing her, and I have like I think 30 hours just on Anna on a,
Hmm.
and I've just been playing them, and it's just the potential carry that Anna could have, and like just yeah, I
Sure.
don't know. I played sniper as Widow, and then I saw Ana was a sniper healer, and I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
just stuck with it ever since. And then, like I said, the coach that was a dick. He pretty much told me that I'm better at healer than anything. So then I just went on practicing on a lot of people. Like I got friends who are grandmasters helping me out with like Zen and Lucio, like whenever they have free time, and they'll I need to start doing like more VOD reviews, and then they'll like look over it and see what I did right and do what I do wrong. So
Yeah.
I'm like going out of my way to like try to be like one of the best supports out there.
Sure.
Not like Jay Jonak by any means. Like that guy is just a god.
Yeah.
But
Then
you
this would
know,
this would be your job. So.
yeah.
Yep.
But be good enough where like what was it? The season I've gotten from the practice that I've had with the guys, my friends just coaching me. I've gotten extremely comfortable with Lucy,
Okay.
and I just need to work on my. I could do good as Zen, and yeah.
Yeah. So
But
you
then like I,
marked on your application you marked Anna, Zen, Lucio, and Brig. So it sounds like in order of your not preference, but maybe what you're best at. It would be Anna, then Zen, then Lucio, and then Brig last.
well, it all. Well, honestly, the only one healer that I'm like iffy about is Mercy,
Sure.
but I could play anything else comfortably. It's just whatever the team needs.
Yep. Yep.
Like if I find out that we have a Lucio and we have a Ryan Zarya, I'll play Mora.
Sure. Yeah, and
Just
I'm actually I've been doing some I well, I haven't really been doing some flexing, but I've done some off tanking and some support. Those are my two main roles. But for the last month or so, Moira's been my main, and I've been a main healer. But Anna's been something that is a gap for me. So it's
oh,
good to hear that someone, that you're good with Anna, and that fills a good hole there. And I play Mercy, but I don't think I'm great with Mercy. So I think maybe that's something that, if we brought you on, that we would both have to work on. But that's either way, that's fine. That sounds good.
so like the current stance of my honor right now is 72%. At what is it? 22 games I played, I've got 15 wins.
Cool. Sounds
Mora
good.
I got a 53, Lucio 43, Brig 60, and Zen 65.
Yeah, sounds good.
So I'm consistent. Like I said, I'm consistent as support. So I was like, yeah, just be support now.
Yeah. Okay. Um, so as far as your personal goals, you mentioned making it to Masters. That's awesome. I think we get a lot of people. We get a lot of apps actually that say they want to go pro, and
Mm-hmm.
while that's great and that's very ambitious, I think that requires a level of effort that's probably beyond what we're asking for. But
Yeah.
my goal is to make it to diamond, and that's when I made that goal. I was in silver like a year ago. So it's been improvement, and mechanically I'm getting pretty good and all that stuff. So is there anything else that you would add to what your personal goals are? Maybe outside of just an SR goal, like a scrim related or tournament related goal. Do you have any of those?
I would love to do more tournaments,
Okay.
just to get to more exposure into the esports scene.
What tournaments have you done?
I haven't done any of them.
Okay.
Like that's why I want to get into them because you know. Oh, actually, I lied. This team that I'm on right now, actually doing open division, but I missed the first game because I was at my wedding.
Oh, congrats. very nice.
Thanks, man.
That's a decent excuse, I guess. Yeah.
And like I wasn't in the country too, so that that didn't help at all.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
like, so I think yeah, tomorrow we have our first. I have my first official open division game. So I guess you could say that's kind of like a tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So that'd be my first quote unquote real tournament.
Sure.
But I just want to get into more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's our goal too. I think so. We've been scrimming on a biweekly basis, more or less, and we have a couple of teams that we regularly scrim against who are a good gauge of our skill level. You know, they've been great competition, not better than us, but not worse than us. So we're looking to scrim possibly on a weekly basis. With 2 nights a week, I think that might be a little much to be, scrim comp on consecutive weeks. But I think when we get a good team, we'll all talk about that and we'll see what we want to do. So,
Cool.
um, let's see. It says you have received previous coaching. That's good. Do you want to describe any of the previous coaching you've had?
Like I mentioned before, it's just I have a few friends who are in grandmasters who've just been helping me out with being a better support.
Yeah, that's great. I've had some coaching that I paid for, so as a GM Grandmaster coach, but I don't know GMs personally, so it sounds like that would be a great resource for you, and if we get some good teamwork going, that would be something that we could all take advantage of. I don't want to volunteer you for anything, but yeah, that's good. Um,
I'm just fortunate enough that I have I've only been playing PC for about a year, so I've just been fortunate enough to like meet like really cool people who are just high in the ranks that are just willing to like help me out.
sure, sure,
So I'm just like really fortunate about it.
great. Um, let's see. Yeah, I think that's really all the questions that I have for you. Do you have any questions for me?
Um, like does the whole me being on another team like impact any decision making?
I don't think so. If it came down to you to your commitments with the other team starting to overlap with ours, that's the only time I can see it being an issue, obviously, because the goal is to have 6 people on B team that we get to practice with and play with regularly. So if real life happens, obviously, and if people from B team can't make it, then we're gonna try and pull people from A team. Um, but I think the only time those commitments would conflict is if that was what was happening. So um, we have I think 2 of the guys on A team actually play on another team too, so that's not a problem at all. Um, and in fact, personally, I would love to get feedback from you if you were to join the team, because this is it's a team game. So if you get some experience in a tournament or something else, then that's great to relay over to us too. So
Yeah. Oh,
I would
also,
consider it a positive unless it overlaps.
also, just me naturally because of the other team that I'll ask if you want any like what I saw from like for what I saw like on a different sport. See if they if they died, I'll be like I don't like give them like feedback or like the reason what I thought maybe they could try it out. Not tell them what to do, but I'll be like, hey, let's try this. Try
Yeah,
this out or something. To help me out. Why not? If you want to, cool. If you don't, that's fine too, man.
sure.
Like I don't want to step on no one's toes because I know certain people they like playing with this certain play style, and that's completely fine. Um,
Sure.
I just like to like that's me just trying to just give you a little what helped me out grinding. Like
Absolutely.
what helped me out to get up in the ranks.
Yeah, I think we will all do that to each other, and I would hope that would happen. That's how we would improve.
I have one guy in the team who like he's like I told him, hey, hey, how about instead of positioning there as Ana, how about you go over here? He's like, said, oh, I play fucking Ana. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm like, all right, dude. Sorry, didn't mean to offend you.
No, yeah, we've got a really good group of guys. The other two guys that are on B team for sure, and then some of the guys that are on A team. There's nobody that would ever say stuff like that. I mean, I think we're all you know we're all accepting of feedback, and obviously there's a point to where it becomes like, thanks for the feedback, but I just need to improve mechanically or something like that. It's
Yeah,
so yeah, we understand that. So
sure.
cool.
I just I'm that type of person who I personally want to grow and I want to get better at this game. Like my goal for the last 3 seasons gets diamond. I'm at diamond and I want to get to masters.
Yeah, that's great.
And I know I can make it to masters if I grind a little harder. Um, because I don't know if it relates to anything, but I was doing competitive FFA and I was playing against masters as a support.
Sure.
So I don't know if that correlates to anything with that comp, but it made me feel better.
Yeah. What
You know what I mean?
what would you say as far as just the support roles that you are working on right now?
Just improving on anything. I know there's always room for improvement. So like on my Ana play, I watch ML7's stream
Yep.
and just learn from him. He's just fucking god tier.
Yeah.
So I just watch him. I have subscribed to your Overwatch and I watch their like supports.
Yep.
I just dig on my own and then, like I said, I use my friends like, hey, you know, uh, we like help me out.
Yep.
So and then even my friends when I'm playing with them, they call me out. They're like, dude, get back. Like you're not frontlining. Come back. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. Duh.
Sure. How are you with call outs in any given support
I
role, but with characters?
I am. So on the team that I'm on, we have a system where our main tank makes the initial call out,
Okay.
and then from there on out, me and the other captain will start making call outs. Since he plays handman a lot, so he can say what positions are. I'm normally saying like Reaper no Wraith, Zarya no bubble, um, Genji no dash, or people flanking or people out of position.
Yep. Yeah,
Because
that's good.
yeah,
Cool.
I've been doing that.
Sounds good. Um, yeah, I think other than hopping in some games and playing with you a little bit, that can do it for now. And maybe we can either play some tonight. The goal is to get some folks in and play with us on Sunday. So even if we don't end up playing tonight, if we can maybe play some tomorrow night before Sunday and see how things
I
go.
got tomorrow. I got open division, and we have a live stream scrim tomorrow. So,
Okay. Okay.
um, since I don't have work tomorrow, I'm probably gonna be on for a while tonight. I can hit you up if you want to play. I'll get with you.
Sure. Yeah.
I know our practice is done right now. Right now they're setting up for a practice scrim.
Okay.
Um, and I already told them that I was going to be here with you guys and having an interview with you, and they were completely cool with it.
Okay. Good deal.
So I think I have like another hour. I think I want to say
Sure.
of like quote unquote scrimming or practice.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, dude.
Okay. Well, yeah, I can let you go, and we can maybe get
We're
together
still
later tonight.
we're still looking for one more dude.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I
They were
would.
just talking over. We were me and the captain. So technically, I'm not the official co-captain,
Uh huh.
but I'm like logically the co-captain. You know what I mean?
Sure. Sure.
Because our actual co-captain, she does a lot of like the political shit, like within the Discord, asking admins, doing all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So, but they were just going over like map strategies and what we could do in team compositions and what if they did this, what if how do we counter this and whatnot. So,
Sure, sure. And that's the team that plays 3 nights a week, or do you guys do more than that?
we do 3 nights a week. So we used to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Saturdays are not mandatory unless it's a scrim night.
Yeah.
Um, then we moved it to I think Monday, Friday, or Tuesday, Friday.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, Tuesday, Friday. Yeah, Tuesday, Friday.
Well, sounds good. I think with the invite that you have in Discord now, you can, hit at the dude, and if you're around tonight, I'll probably be on the game. Maybe why don't I do this? Let me shoot you an invite so you at least have me in game. Um,
Uh, I'll just message you.
sure. Or I can. Do you know what your number is? I know mine. If you don't,
There you go. I just sent you a message.
got it.
Did you get my message?
Yep, I did. 1, 8,
Um,
6, 7.
just how the interview process.
Oh, what? Sorry. What was that? Say again?
How was my interview process?
That was fine. Yeah, it was good. I don't think that. I mean, obviously the things you don't want to hear as bringing someone on the team is, I tilt easy. I, you know, tell people they suck, and that's just the kind of stuff that brings down team morale. And I think you'll see if if you play with us on Sunday that we're a super chill group, and we've got good team camaraderie, and we like to have fun. We're on here to play video games, and we want to improve, but we're looking for those types of people. And I think if that's what you do, then you'll fit in pretty well.
So I do. Oh, fuck me. Sorry. We got a freaking top 500 on the other team. So like, fuck.
It's good practice.
Yeah, he just shits on us as widow. So like, fuck. What is it? I do occasionally, like, if I die, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'll do that shit, but then I'll be like, I'll go into third person can still make calls.
Sure. Sure.
It's just that outburst. Be like, not frustration, just like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Like I should not have died.
Yeah. I do that occasionally too. It's something that I actually try and work on, because I know for the guys that are in game that's not a helpful thing for them. And I play on open mic, so they hear everything that I say. And
Yeah, I
yeah.
play on open mic too because I don't have a key. I have like that like handheld keyboard. The one that just fits in your palm.
Right.
So I don't have a keybind to it because I already have everything pretty much keybind. So I can't do push to talk.
Right. That's how you play on PC?
Yeah, I play open mic.
Really? So it's like you've got mouse in one hand and then a little handheld thing in the left?
Yeah.
Or if you're right-handed, I guess. Interesting.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of those.
It's actually dope as shit. Like when I don't have it, I try playing on keyboard. I'm like, this is so awkward.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, we had a guy on the team way back when that actually used a controller, and we were not looking for that. If you use a mouse and mechanically, if you're in Diamond, you're fine. I'm just we did play with a guy with a controller, and he was a great guy, but you could just tell there was a mechanical skill level, or skill ceiling.
Oh yeah, like on console, I was fucking masters.
Yep.
And when I play PC, if you see my career, season 4, 5,
Yep.
7,
No, that's I was in bronze, man. I'll be honest. This is personally the first time I've taken a first person shooter seriously, and so I haven't been. You know, you can look at my profile too, and if any of that is, scares you too. I've been on the climb, and so I
Yeah.
want to keep climbing. I want to find out where I'm at, and I think that's everyone. So
Hell yeah, dude.
cool. Sounds good, man. I'll let you go. Let's maybe play later tonight,
Oh, show.
and if we don't get together tonight, I'll talk with Spiro and some of the other guys and see if we've got. I'm sure we'll have room on Sunday. Just whether or not we throw you in with the team on Sunday or not, and we'll hit you up.
Cool, man.
Sounds good.
Cool, cool, cool.
Thanks for the time. Is it Mick? Is that how you pronounce it?
Everyone calls me Bean. So you can
Bean.
just call me
Okay.
Bean.
Cool.
Yeah.
That works.
like, even in like IRL, like everyone calls me
Cool.
Bean.
Bean it
So the
is.
name- So the name just stuck.
Bean it is. All right, man.
Cool.
Thanks for the time.
Yeah,
We'll
dude.
talk soon.
Hell yeah.
I'll
Dude.
reach back out. If not tonight, then definitely tomorrow. So
Cool. I'll reach out after I'm done.
sounds good.
Yep. All right, man.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye.